Good morning, friends. Let us solve question. The question is Article 132, Article 133, 134, and 134A of the Constitution of India and Part 2 of the Supreme Court Rules 2013 deals with the appellate jurisdiction of the Supreme Court, briefly explain the different type of cases where the appellate jurisdiction vests with the Supreme Court and the appeals can be filed before it. It also explained the requirements to be fulfilled under the above-mentioned provisions for invoking the appellate jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Friends, this question was asked in the Advocate on Record examination of 2019, and it is of 10 marks. So let us try to solve this question as per your blessings. I'm going to dive deep into this question and try to give proper answer. Friends, as far as Article 132 is concerned, it deals with appellate jurisdiction of the Supreme Court in constitutional cases. It must be read with under Article 134A, which says that if a substantial council of law as to interpretation of the Constitution is involved, the High Court must grant certificate. Friends, Article 133 deals with appellate jurisdiction of the Supreme Court from High Court in civil cases. As mentioned, the High Court, if a question involves a substantial question of law of general importance, and in the opinion of the High Court, the said question need to be decided by the Supreme Court, the certificate is issued under Article 134A. Now, coming to Article 134.1, firstly, I will talk about provisions in subclause 1. Article 134, subclause 1 allows criminal appeals to the Supreme Court from High Court in specified cases, just as Class A and B involves death sentence. And the Class C is much wider. If the High Court certifies under Article 134A that the case is fit one for appeal to the Supreme Court, then the appeal is complete. Now, as far as Article 134, subclause 2 is concerned, it talks about Supreme Court's enlargement of Criminal Appellate Jurisdiction Act 1970 and Section 379 of the Criminal Procedure 1973. To answer this above-mentioned question, I have taken proceedings from Ramkumar versus State of MP, AIR 1975 SC at page 1026. Friends, Apex Court has wide jurisdiction under Article 136 of the Constitution as regard the court from whose jurisdiction the appeal may be entertained, what court martials are excluded under Article 136. The nature of jurisdiction that may be appealed from, the nature of the proceeding in which appeal may be entertained, the grounds that may be allowed to be raised for seeking such appeal are all covered under Article 136. Now, friends, in question, there was also written that Part 2. If we read Part 2 of the Supreme Court Rules 2013, It talks about appellate jurisdiction general, hearing of appeals, miscellaneous appeals and applications by indigent persons, civil appeals, criminal appeals, provisions regarding special leave petitions under Article 136 of the Constitution, appeals under the Special Act such as appeal under Section 38 of the Advocate Act 1961, appeals under Section 23 of the Consumer Protection Act 1986. So, friends, this answer will be sufficient to get good marks. God bless. If you can want to add more to this answer, you are at liberty, you can do so. That's all. God bless you all. See you again.